On today's episode of Deceit SMP, I have the ultimate plan. The ultimate plan to not get killed. Well, there you are. Here I am. It's time for Deceit Episode 4. Let's get started. Here is what is going on so far. We have 2 deaths. That means 2 roles. We don't know what their roles are. It's Loony and Legundo. They could be traitors, they could be a killer, they could be crafters. We don't know. The only thing we know for sure is that no one is the detective, because that everyone would be aware of. We'll get more in the detective role later on, but the idea is the detective role will know how anyone dies, how they're killed. So if Legundo were to kill Brock, say, and there was a detective online, they would see that Legundo was the one behind it. Pretty valuable role. Just between you and me, I want to bring you in on some secret stuff behind the velvet curtain. The thing is, we're trying to make a really good YouTube series as well as play a game. I'm going to bank on that for my next scheme in this world. Because the thing is, if anyone has 1 death, we probably don't really want to kill them this early in the game because then they're gone. After you die the second time, you're out. You can't play anymore. So you're kind of safer with 1 life than you are with 2. That's what I was thinking about all week, and that's when I came up with this idea. A couple days before our Thursday night recording session, I got on Discord and I asked a simple question. Hey, if someone dies during grind time, should that person tell everyone or keep it a secret? I'm planting the seeds. I didn't have to wait long. About 3 seconds later, Legundo came back with this. Now, honestly, I knew the rule. I knew that you didn't have to tell anybody, but I wanted to put that out there publicly. I want them to start thinking that I might have died, but I wasn't totally sure that everyone got it yet, so I added on this. Okay, cool. In unrelated news, what's the command for getting a roll again? Oh yes, that sold it. Now look, this gambit won't protect me forever, but if there's a traitor or a killer out there, they might let me live for a couple more weeks before endgame, right? Maybe? La, la, ya, la, ya, la, ya, la, la, la. La, ya, la, ya, la, ya, la, ya. La, la, ya, la, ya, la, ya, la, la, la.
Sua mãe me ligou contando uma história que a chuva levou todo equipamento, só deixou as roupas do varal, os limão do quintal e a pasta impermeável com os documentos.
You built... Oh, why'd you get rid of the path?
I'm
Why'd
glad
you make it harder to get over there?
Well, we rerouted it. By next week it's all going to be done. We'll have
Do we have access right now?
Well, yeah, you can come over here, but we had to. Ooh.
Oh, I think we have to go
you have to go
this way.
around the archway, back of my tower.
Yes, nothing can stop the bad boys, except 2-block deep water.
Your campfire tried to kill my horse, so I had to break it.
That's Snowball.
Hey! What's wrong with you people? Hey! I'm leaving. I'm done. All right, I'm out.
No.
You're gonna kill my horse?
Bad boys, come back.
I didn't know it actually do damage.
My horse is down 3 yards.
But that's not okay. Legs, do you plan to come over here?
I'm just. Do you plan to? You plan to not hurt my horse?
Yes, that is a 100% plan.
I'm watching all of you all. I'm watching you. All right, I'm staying here. Here's the worst part. I can see absolutely nothing. I'm staring at the back of my horse's head.
So,
Well, it is a great view from here.
other than that, what's new this week?
So,
Who all died?
What's everyone look at me for?
Oh, that was awesome.
Message received. I'm wanking. I'm wanking right now. Just imagine me winking.
Fix.
I don't know. I don't know what. I don't. No, I got nothing to say. I ask a couple questions on Discord. That's all. Don't mind me.
Well, just
Yeah.
saying. Just
Didn't you have
saying.
enchanted armor though?
He
I don't-
did.
no.
Oh.
He did
definitely
used to
had
have
enchanted
enchanted
pants.
armor.
Yield.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're. I don't know what you're saying. My plan is working better than I could have possibly imagined. I never did have enchanted armor, but these guys are so convinced that I died, they are convincing themselves to see the evidence. Oh, this is perfect.
Well, as far as I heard, there was 4 out of 7 that have died.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
anyone else?
Mongo.
wanna
Never,
go forward?
never.
Anybody
trust
else?
a wandering trader.
Somebody
Anyone?
did say 4 out of 7, but who said that?
That was you, man.
That was you.
That was you. That was you for sure.
Now, something weird happened on Discord. After I made my little gambit, well, Mongo said something that was curious.
All right, I just want to put this here for whoever wants to grab it.
That was quick.
And,
Wow.
Wait, horse, get back here! Dear lords of the West, rulers of the lands of Bad, the Democratic Congregation of Centerville would like to propose a trade relationship between our settlement for our mutual.
And just like that, the opening meeting comes to a close. Revelations abound. This episode of Deceit is about to get really crazy. I don't think Mongo died.
I mean,
You don't think
I
so?
think it's in good interest to reveal it if you did. Because you don't want to get killed twice, you know?
Well,
Maybe it's making people think
uh-huh.
possibly died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're
makes
keen to
sense.
attack, you think? Or maybe he said that so we wouldn't attack him, actually.
That's
You know
what I
It's a
mean.
bit early on, yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think if, what was I going to say? If people think that he's already died, but he won't officially reveal it, he possibly, is avoiding death. If that makes sense. Like, people will avoid killing him knowing that it's his second life.
Wow,
True,
that is
true.
a dirty scheme. What? What is happening right now? Taneesha and Brock have figured out my exact scheme and yet somehow attached it to Mongo. Wait a second. Is Mongo literally doing the exact same thing I'm doing? Oh, come on.
I mean, it works, because I'm like, I don't want to kill him.
I would feel bad if I killed him now.
Exactly. I don't want to take your second life, or anyone's second life. Unless it really comes down to it.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing you have that issue at the end of last season.
That was a different situation, okay?
Uh-huh, yeah. I didn't hear a lot of remorse in your voice as you were cheering.
I heard laughter, I thought.
Yeah, me too, yeah. It didn't even sound like sad laughter. Yeah.
Okay, honestly, when Loony gave word that he had already killed Mongo twice, I knew it was just time.
Well, I'll be honest. I saw you guys go one way, and the bad boys go another way, and Loony go another way. And I'm like, well, Loony definitely has a role, so
Yeah, I don't want to be stuck with him.
yeah, I'm already like taking the big risk of like being his neighbor. So it's a lot.
Oh, light up there. I don't know if this is one that's already been found, but there's a light up there on that mountain. Oh, it's floating too. Do I even have blocks?
I have no blocks. Oh, no.
I have 20. See how far.
You can get there, I think.
Okay. And there's phantoms. Okay, all right. So we got the Wither Skull. Another Wither Skull.
Wait, we did?
Oh,
Yep. Okay, so now that means I have 2 Wither Skulls. Okay.
You need to be careful.
And here, everyone take some candles. There you go. You guys take those. So what's everyone's
Well.
plans for today?
well, I was thinking about. I haven't been out to the Badlands since they started like building a base and stuff, and I wouldn't mind heading over there and just kind of see what the bad boys are up to.
I'm scared of everybody right now. I'm not gonna lie. Even you with your role right now, I'm like, okay. Like I don't think Brock has a role. So right now I think we're safe. If it's a 2 against 1 situation.
Who? Me with the role? What do you, I don't even know what you're talking about.
You have a role.
I
Get
have no
outta
idea.
here.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, you can share.
You're not with the big group now. You can tell us.
Yeah.
Here, I'll share. I'll share this.
not
One
like
for each of
that.
you.
Share some
That's
knowledge
all
and
I got to share.
information. So a piece
Fix,
of
come
rotten
on.
flesh, that makes me think that you're after human bodies.
This is like reading into Loony's preview videos.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with killer.
Oh man, no, you guys stay away. You stay away from me. I have a shield that I vaguely know how to use.
I have to take some preventative measures here.
No, jeez. Okay, so I'm gonna head to Badlands. I want to go out there and see what they're up to. And then I'll come back. I'll do a little scouting mission, and I'll fill you guys
All
in.
right.
Which way is the Badlands?
Are you going to talk to them, or are you going to be sneaky and
To the right.
Well, I wouldn't mind being sneaky, but I'm also not that sneaky. So if I see them, I'll probably talk to them. So here is the situation. Taneesha found another wither skull in a loot box. That means she has both of the wither skulls that have been dropped so far. That's crazy. But I've been thinking about exactly how I want to go about this, and I could have gone off my own direction looking for my own loot box, but I wanted to hang with Brock and Taneesha because I had an idea, and my idea is I need to bring Brock kind of into the fold a little bit. And that's when I remembered a little thing that happened last week.
But don't you need that for like?
Yeah, we don't have any of those. Like, what are you doing giving away our resources?
Allies. He
What's
has
up,
a
Fix?
What's
up,
allies.
Fix?
Hi, Fix.
Hey, he's spying on us.
Interesting stuff going on down there.
Let's go through it.
Found one.
Legundo is about to trade away 50% of his diamond supply.
Yes, I was because.
If I'm being completely honest, when I came over that ridge and I saw the three bad boys and Brock, I didn't think anything of it. I just kept my distance so they didn't gang up and kill me. But an idea formed. Brock, being in the moment, may have not seen the overview like I did. So, let's talk about that. One thing I didn't consider when I started making everyone believe I had one death is that they would end up being wary of me. Apparently, they've never seen me PvP. I figured to keep Taneesha and Brock on my side, I needed to move suspicion towards someone else, and well, the bad boys are just too easy of a target. Do you know last week, Brock, I thought you were dead last week. I thought for sure. Yeah, well, when I came over the hill, when you guys found that loot box way up in the sky, and I saw the three of them in their crappy iron armor kind of surrounding you, and I was like, oh boy, it's gonna go down right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
I thought for sure
I was toast.
Well, then I saw Loony coming up, and then I came down. I was like, okay, now it's like 3-on-3, so maybe they won't. But I watched the footage earlier today, and I wouldn't be surprised if they attacked you there.
I think that I'm going to get attacked tonight by them. I'm 100%.
That's what-
I'm
yeah,
almost
I'm
positive
scared
I'm
about
going to
that.
get attacked tonight.
I think so, too.
Considering we're on our first life, it's kind of risky.
Well, yeah, and say maybe two of them is down to last life, so they're going to want to even it out a little bit.
Yep. Because that was exactly Looney's mentality last season. I feel like, especially the killer traders, whatever, got to probably be thinking the same thing. So.
And the fact that two of them are low on lives is what we think. They're going to attack in a group of three, so nobody dies on their team.
Right.
So they're going to swing. I think I'm going to get swarmed. I really do.
Yeah, they'll wait till they get just one of us probably.
Yeah.
They won't go after Loony. They won't want to take Loony's second life.
Or you, because they don't want to take your second life either.
I don't know what you're talking about. So, yeah, Brock, you should stay with like one of us at all times. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go check out the mesa. I'll be back in a bit.
All right.
All right,
So
we'll see you later, Fix.
just go basically straight in the west direction, and you'll come across it
Okay, I'll see you later.
all the way to
The
border.
wild west.
Bye.
Bye, Fix.
See ya. See you guys later.
That-
This is like
that awkward goodbye.
yeah, this is like
Keep
that thing like
following me,
you say goodbye and then you realize you parked next to each other like a mile away and you're like, oh, okay, see ya. See you guys later. Okay, this is good. I think I've formed a very base level alliance with these guys. I think they're starting to trust me as much as you can in Deceit. We'll see. bumped into Loony when returning from the Badlands and caught him up to speed on what I just talked to Brock and Taneesha about. But then he had some news too. Very interesting news. All right.
That laughter is terrible.
Well, maybe. Okay. Oh.
Let's try this again.
Okay, I'll serve here. Okay.
So, I've gathered a lot of information today. Do
Oh.
you see this? Can you see my hand or no?
No.
Oh, it's below the table. Hang on.
Okay.
Look at this.
Oh. Oh, you did it again.
I've been inside the bad boys' base.
Oh.
Right before I could find the entrance, because it took me a while to find it. But before I found it, I all of a sudden see Legundo on his horse coming over, and he's just right up at where I am. So I think he's seeing my particles. I'm like, and I have no armor on. I towed him away like nothing. But I thought he saw my particles, and then he starts typing, and he starts typing frantically, and I'm like, oh, this is a bad spot. I don't know what's gonna happen here. And then all of a sudden he just goes like, Pez died. What happened? And he's typing with Pez. So I follow Legundo around, and Pez just meets him with no armor, no nothing. So he definitely has his role. That just happened. And then they left. So I keep looking for the base. And eventually I find a spiraling staircase that goes down to a mine. And there's loads of strip mines, but I hear a bubble elevator, her soul send. So I kind of know that their base is close. And then all of a sudden I hear a pop. And I'm like, this is it. So I find my way through. I had to dig some dirt. And then they had a whole base there underground, but it was crazy. They had a honey farm with several bees and beehives. They had a skeleton spawner right there. And then the enchanting setup right next to it. So they are like super set.
Oh, wow.
I don't think they know I found it, but by the time I was trying to sneak out quietly, there was somebody there. I don't know who. Like, I didn't see a name tag, but they couldn't see my name tag because it was still Invis. But they got a whole thing going there. So I don't know what to do with that yet. Like, I didn't want to... For a moment, I was tempted to just mine the spawner. I think it was better that they didn't know that I had info. And we could always go back and mine the spawner.
You know, they built a base. Now, I didn't know about the underground base. I was just over there checking it out just a few minutes ago. And I went up top and sort of saw, I was like, well, this isn't that impressive. They don't have that much going on. And I thought that was it. I didn't know about like the underground labyrinth.
No. I heard you're scared. I heard you think things are happening.
I'm like, terrified. I mean, can you blame me?
You feel like you're being hunted by bad boys, right?
100%.
Okay, so Pez is his role for sure.
And Legundo.
And Legundo as well. So these guys are like legitimately dangerous. And this is also a thing. Like at that point, Pez says, luckily I'm a crafter. And then Legundo said, well, yeah, I'm a crafter too. And it had this awkward chuckle, both of them.
No.
I have it on the recording. So I'm not saying I don't want to deduce any roles from that, but it was sus as hell. It was not a
Whoa. So we know that Pez has a role, and we know Legundo has a role. But also, Mongo was talking in Discord about having a death. So there's a real distinct chance about that all three of them are last life and on a roll. There's no chance. The odds are not with them that all three are crafters.
Fix, did you get your role or not?
This is the moment. It came much sooner than I expected, but I need to make a decision now. Do I give up on my ruse? Do I trust Loony, who has a role? Do I trust Brock, who doesn't yet, but I don't know. This was a very, very difficult decision.
He went very silent.
Fix, this is a safe space. You can tell us.
Okay, I'm going to tell you guys. Okay? But you have to keep it between us. Coalition of truth.
Absolutely.
100%.
No, I didn't. It's part of a scheme, so no one would kill me.
Okay.
Okay, fair.
I feel like I should just tell you what my role is now,
Okay.
because you need to know. So I actually already told Brock, Fix,
Oh.
but
Oh.
you can put the shield down. It's not that scary. So
Okay.
I'm not a traitor. I'm not a killer.
Oh.
I'm a zombie.
That's official cheating by the deceit bylaws right there with the helmet.
Fire him,
we
kick him
found
out.
we found that in a thunderstorm the other day. It was amazing. You got to see the footage. Brooke and I had so much fun. We tried to
forgot
get
all
a
about
creeper
that
as
bit.
well, but it didn't work out.
He was waiting all week to do that bit.
I forgot at the meeting at the start. I wanted to do it at the beginning, but then I was like, "This is the perfect moment. I gotta do it now."
Nice.
It's so perfect.
Yeah. Okay, Loony. You got me. You got me good. But the thing is, he does tell me what his role is in the very next moment. But the question is, does he? Because what Looney's about to say doesn't have a ton of meaning, because no matter what he says, I'm not sure I'm going to believe him.
Legitimately though, I'm a crafter. I've been, like, you might have noticed that I've been crafting a lot,
Okay.
and I want to make it to the end of the season. I want to like go for the win condition and have that like epic finale here.
Yeah.
Which makes the odds. That means there's seven roles, right? 3
Right.
crafters, 1 detective, and then three hostile minis.
And we know that no one's a detective.
Exactly. So I'm a crafter, and there's no detective yet, which means that there's 2 roles that are non-hostile, and then 3 roles that are hostile. So that looks like at least 1, and not unlikely 2 of those guys are like bad news. So
Do you think, like, you heard their tone of voice? Like when they said, "Hey, at least I'm a crafter too," ha ha ha. Was it like, but not really?
it was so sus. It was so sus that it wouldn't surprise me if they have seen that they're traders together. It was like almost that bad.
You think
Oh,
so?
man.
You think it's that
Like,
sus?
I can't say it from one clip, and I also, like, rules of the game, I can't show you the clip, so you can't judge for
Right.
yourself.
Wow. So Looney claims that he's a crafter. Now, what he says is true. He has actually been crafting a lot at spawn. But the thing is, if you're a trader, isn't that exactly what you would do? I mean, it's what I would do. So for right now, I'm going to operate under the assumption that Looney might be telling me the truth, but I am totally skeptical.
So we're down, like, at the ladders, going into the mine and the portal that one way. And I kind of, like, from this side, I come into the room, I go backwards, I throw the potion at Brock, and then I take one more step and I just plummet down into the mine, into a 1-block hole I can see. And I look down, I grab my bucket, I see that there's already water at the bottom, and, like, huge relief, but, like, I made such a
He
startled
screamed.
sound
He screamed.
when I went in. It was like,
Oh, I wish I had that on camera. That would have been great. I'll recreate it for my video right now.